And now back to Bobby Likis Car Clinic and your host, Bobby Likis.
Welcome back to Bobby Likis Car Clinic. Great program today. We're global casting from our all-digital studio, as you're familiar, within our award-winning automotive service and repair shop. So call with your car questions at 888 Car Clinic. I'll help you solve your car challenges today. Now, you may not have heard of Walker Products, but this company has been a leader in OEM and aftermarket engine sensor products for the past 65 years. And on the hotline with us now is NICK HRENAK, Product Manager for Walker Products. Nick, welcome to Bobby Likis Car Clinic. Glad to have you join us today.
Hey, Bobby. Glad to be here.
Let's get right into it, Nick. Share with our Car Clinic listeners and viewers the role of an exhaust gas temperature, and folks, that's called an EGT sensor. Why is engine temperature accuracy so important?
Yeah, Bobby. So the primary role of an EGT sensor is to read the temperature of the exhaust and send that information back to the ECU. The ECU will then take this information and use it to properly control the exhaust after-treatment systems to help reduce harmful emissions.
So that's one facet of it. What are the different vehicle processes that are affected by the EGT sensor, and what can happen? Not that our listeners would do this, nor should anyone, but what can happen if a faulty EGT sensor isn't replaced in a timely fashion?
Yeah, so there's going to be a couple of primary systems which are affected by EGT sensors. This is going to include your diesel particulate filter system, your selective catalyst reduction systems, and some of the potential consequences of failing to replace your faulty EGT sensor would include a clogged diesel particulate filter, improper regeneration of the DPF, possibly overfueling, increased exhaust temperatures, which can lead to failure of your exhaust components, or internal engine components, can lead to check engine lights that we're all too familiar with. Also put the vehicle into an idle-only state, or more commonly known as the limp mode.
Oh, we have those from time to time. And folks, that limp home mode is when your car just refuses to do anything, and it can really be perplexing if you're crossing, say, the Bay Bridge and you're going 20 miles an hour. You certainly are holding up traffic. We're talking with NICK HRENAK, Product Manager for Walker Products. Nick, how have EGT sensors changed through the years?
So throughout the years, we've seen several different generations of EGT sensors, including different body styles. The resistance sensors within the sensor itself can change. The temperature ratings can change. This is why it's very imperative that a consumer replace their EGT with the correct OEM-style sensor, which is available here at Walker Products.
Now, you mentioned OEM style. What separates Walker's EGT sensor? And yes, this is a loaded question, Nick. So what separates Walker's EGT sensor from other EGT sensors?
Well, Walker uses only OEM-based sensors, which are terminated right here in the U.S. at our Pacific, Missouri location. And we offer an OEM product at an aftermarket price.
Well, that seems to fit. It works really well. Let's talk installation now. This is really important. I'm familiar with installation, and as you may guess, many of our Car Clinic listeners and viewers are skilled DIYers. Would you say, in your opinion, is replacing the EGT sensor something that could be done by a skilled DIYer, or should they bring it to a professional like my shop?
Yeah, Bobby, absolutely. This is something that a skilled DIYer could do, absolutely. We can replace these on our own. We're trying to reach out to the DIY network and let customers know that these sensors are available in the aftermarket and that they don't have to go to a dealer to get these.
So Walker Products, and I believe the website is walkerproducts with an S.com. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So, Nick, tell our Car Clinic listeners and viewers a little more about what they can find when they go to walkerproducts.com on your website.
So they'll be able to see all the different types of products in which we offer, many different engine management products as well as oxygen sensors. There they can also find links to any of our social media as well as the content which you're referring to, our videos where we have a couple different installation videos.
And one last question, Nick. How many product lines, and not to go through A through XYZ, but primarily, because we've talked about exhaust gas temperature sensors, but what other sensors and what other products does Walker offer for the aftermarket?
So Walker offers many different lines of sensors for the aftermarket. We carry pretty well everything that you're going to need for engine management, whether it's TPS, oxygen sensors, idle airs, mass airflow. We have a wide range of engine management sensors for your car care needs.
Well, certainly the fact that you use an OEM-based product and then terminate that product just speaks volumes to the quality. And also, I understand that you're QS9000 corporation as well?
Absolutely, yes, we are.
And folks, that says a lot because that's a standard that's created not by Walker, but by the industry that explains and provides the rules and regulations to create the quality. So it's, I guess, Nick, is it proper to say that that would be the umbrella under which your corporation, the Walker Corporation, works?
Yes, it is.
Terrific. Glad to have you on Bobby Likis Car Clinic. Folks, Nick HRENAK, Walker Products Product Manager. Nick, thank you so much for joining us on Bobby Likis Car Clinic today.
Hey, Bobby, thank you very much for having me.